What's going on, guys? It's Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Painfully Honest Advice. So in this video, I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the top 6 investing apps to go ahead and invest in the stock market with. Now, there's many different apps out there. I've actually done research on over 20 different apps that you can actually go ahead and invest in the stock market with, but these are going to be the top 6 for anybody that's just starting to go ahead and invest. These are going to be very beginner friendly, and the user face on a lot of these is going to be very easy to go ahead and use for anybody that's looking to go ahead and invest. And guys, the other thing I'll say is a lot of these are free, meaning that you do not have to go ahead and pay anything to go ahead and invest in the stock market with. Now, back in the day, and when I say back in the day, maybe about 5 years ago, there was trading firms like Scottrade, like Ameritrade, like TD Bank that had trading platforms that were great to go ahead and invest with, and the fees were about $6 to $7, and actually they went as high as about $10 to go ahead and buy or sell a stock. But now, with the new generation of apps, there's actually no fees to go ahead and trade and invest in the stock market. So if you're new to investing in the stock market, these are going to be the top 6 apps that I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys in this video. I'll basically go ahead and break it down, actually show you guys the apps on my phone, and we'll go ahead and walk through these as well. But if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe to the channel down below. And guys, if you like content like this, don't forget to smash that like button. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all these apps on my phone with the first one, and this is actually going to be my favorite one, and that's going to be with M1 Finance. Now, M1 Finance is personally one of my favorite investing apps for a long-term investor, for a dividend-based investor, but it's not a good app for a day trader or somebody that's actively going to be trading, buying or selling stocks every single day. Now, the nice thing with M1 Finance is there's actually no fees to go ahead and trade or buy or sell a stock. So let me go ahead and show you guys the app. Basically, this is the app for M1 Finance. I do have my main dividend growth portfolio with M1 Finance. So I call this my bucket list portfolio, as well as, guys, on the main screen here, actually shows us how much I have in the portfolio. At this point, I have $92,000 in this portfolio. We're up 32% in this portfolio. But then if we look towards the bottom, we can go ahead and break it up into different pies. And with these pies, we can actually have additional investments in each pie. So basically, the way I have it broken down is I have different pies here, starting with technology to growth to communications, all the way down to energy. And the nice thing about these is under each pie, we can tell the target allocation. So for example, technology, I have 23% allocated in technology. And with M1 Finance, you can set it up for auto invest. So anytime you go ahead and put money in your account, it'll automatically go ahead and invest it based on the target allocations and based on the percentages that you have outlined towards those separate pies. And within each pie, you can have different stocks. So in this case, just in my technology sector, I have these stocks. I have 5 stocks in total. So I can go ahead and allocate how much percentage I want towards each stock as well. So as you can tell, this really tries to go ahead and simplify the way that we go ahead and invest. It takes the emotions out of investing. When you go ahead and set target allocations towards particular stocks, you can't be overweight in a particular stock, and if you're underweight, I'll go ahead and buy that stock. So I have Apple, for example, set at 60% allocation. It's actually one of my largest holdings in this portfolio. But guys, that's basically one of the main features that I really like about M1 Finance is the slices and the pies and how you can go ahead and separate it and basically hold yourself accountable to investing. A lot of times in the past when I've invested with other apps, and some of the other apps that I'll show you guys, is that you can go ahead and buy any amount that you want, but to go ahead and stay disciplined and not be over leveraged or over buy a stock, it's very hard to control that. With this, you can actually do that. Additionally, with M1 Finance, you can have retirement accounts as well. If we look at the bottom here, I do have a Roth IRA. Within the Roth IRA, I actually have $16,112 invested in the Roth IRA. So you can have retirement accounts, you can have multiple different accounts, you can have an account for dividend stocks, you can have an account for a growth stock portfolio as well. There's really not much else that I really want to share with you guys because I'm not going to jump into too much details. If you do want to learn more about investing with M1 Finance, let me know in the comments down below. I can go ahead and make a full video around this, but you can go ahead and look at your activity, look at your holdings, look at your funding history. But really, the main nice features about this app is there's no cost to go ahead and invest, as well as you can stay disciplined by having set target allocations and set it up for auto investing. But now I'm going to go ahead and jump into the second app here. And the second app is actually going to be Public. Now, Public is one of the newest platforms out there, and personally, it's starting to become a very hyped platform, and I really do like this platform, and I would say that Public in 2021 is probably going to be the platform that's probably going to grow the most. And that's because what Public is doing is it's taking social networking and taking like a Facebook type of platform that talks about social networking and having friends and communicating with your friends and bringing that to investing. Basically, with Public, guys, if you're on the home page, you can actually see what you have in your portfolio. But when one of your friends goes ahead and makes a trade, it actually automatically notifies you. Now, yes, you can change that so you're not notifying your friends every time you buy or sell a stock, but I don't see the point in that. So I would say Public, because it's taking that social platform and integrating it into investing, that's where I see Public really growing in this next year. So as we can tell, just by looking at this, there's different articles, there's different friends that I have that basically it tells me how much they're investing, what they're investing in, and all the different things that they want to go ahead and say. And if you just want to go ahead and do a post, you can just do a post in Public. But the nice thing is, every time that you go ahead and buy or sell a stock, it will actually notify all your friends that, hey, Andy just bought Amazon, and then it could trigger your friends maybe looking into that stock, or your friends could just respond to your message and just ask you other questions about that. So I do like this platform for that standpoint. Now, guys, Public is another free platform, so there's no cost on investing in Public. Now, the other nice things is that you can go ahead and explore different stocks. So let's say I wanted to go ahead and search for a stock, and let's say I want to go ahead and search for Disney, for example. I can go ahead and search for Disney. I can go ahead and see what the Disney price is trading at. So currently the stock is trading at $191. I can go ahead and look at the different charts on here for 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, and that sort of thing. I can also send the stock as a gift if I want to, and actually send it to a friend. So that's nice as well. And I can go ahead and see what Disney also owns. So in this case, this is telling me Disney owns Lucasfilms, ESPN, ABC, Marvel Studios, A&E Networks, Fusion, Pixar, and the list goes on. So that's nice because it's really transparent and it really keeps it in a nice format and in an easy to read format on all the different companies that Disney actually owns. And then there's also themes, guys, where you can look at through this. And the other nice thing that I like is it actually tells you what Wall Street's thinking about the stock. This stock is actually considered a buy. So it's a 1.6 on the rating scale, but it is considered a buy. And then it shows us the earnings. Now, basically with this platform, you can also go ahead and have affiliates where you can go ahead and get a free stock. So if you guys are interested in this, I will leave a link down in the description. Check it out if you want to go ahead and check out Public. And then additionally, you can go ahead and send messages to people. So this is another great platform, and I believe this platform over this next year and over 2021 is going to grow tremendously, and I believe this is going to take over some of the big platforms out there like a Robinhood. But now let's go ahead and jump into the third platform, which is actually going to be Robinhood. Now here's the thing with Robinhood, this is the platform that made the infamous free stocks trading. Basically with Robinhood, they really popularized that, hey, you can go ahead and invest without spending any money. So it's $0 to go ahead and invest with Robinhood. Now, Robinhood recently has gotten into a lot of fire lately because of their options and futures trading, and people have basically gone ahead and used marginal accounts to go ahead and go into debt to go ahead and invest in Robinhood. So never go into margin, but basically with Robinhood, it's a very easy to use interface as well. You can go ahead and see your portfolio, see the 1 week, 1 month, 3 month in your portfolio. You also can go ahead and get free stocks with Robinhood when you go ahead and sign up with them. Some of the stocks that I have in Robinhood is going to be some of these stocks right here, but it also lets you go ahead and invest in cryptocurrency. I actually invested in Dogecoin a while back, and I don't know if I'm making any money. I might be making a little bit of money at this point because cryptocurrency is up, but you can have a list of stocks that you want to go ahead and watch with Robinhood. You can also have a cash account with Robinhood, so you can actually get a debit card and have money sitting there where you're earning interest, but the interest is very, very low. As well as when you're searching for different companies, you can look at like top 100 companies to go ahead and invest with and what people are actually investing with in Robinhood. And let's just look at a stock like a Tesla. Tesla's currently trading at $704. You can actually see your position if you own this company, as well as you can see some of the stats around this, some of the news around Tesla, and what analysts are saying around this company as well. So Robinhood is another great platform. It is totally free to go ahead and invest with Robinhood as well. But recently, Robinhood did go ahead and restrict and put some restrictions in place so you can no longer buy REITs with Robinhood, which are real estate investment trust. Now, as a long-term investor, I do invest in REITs. So if you are focused on dividend investing or long-term investing in REITs, I would personally say to stay away from Robinhood. But otherwise, apart from that, in general, you can go ahead and invest in basically 99% of the stocks out there with Robinhood. But now let's go ahead and jump into the fourth one. Now, the fourth one is probably going to be the best app as far as the promotion that they have for signing up. And this one, guys, all over social media and all over YouTube, probably every single YouTuber talks about this app. And that's because we all enjoy this app because of what this app provides to the user. Basically, with this app, this is called Weibo. Now, Weibo is another trading platform that is totally free to go ahead and invest with. They don't charge anything to go ahead and buy or sell a stock, as well as they don't have any kind of account fees. But the biggest thing that Weibo really promotes is their affiliate program. Basically, with their affiliates, when you go ahead and sign up with Weibo, you actually get 4 free stocks. That is the best promotion out there. Basically, there's no other platform out there that gives you 4 free stocks. So this is an easy way to go ahead and get your foot in the door as far as investing goes and get 4 free stocks just for setting up an account and depositing money in your account. But let's just go ahead and run through Weibo. Weibo, basically, you can go ahead and see your watch list right from the front page here. These are certainly some of the stocks that I'm watching right now. You can actually go ahead and see what the markets are doing. Now, with Weibo, you can invest in US markets, you can invest in cryptocurrency, and you can also invest in global markets as well. Now, I will say Weibo provides a lot more data than a lot of the other apps out there. So if you're looking for more technical charts or more technical data, Weibo is probably the best platform for that. As well as you can actually do paper trading with Weibo as well. And I'll show you guys that in a second here as well. But with Weibo, you can actually trade with monopoly money in a sense. You can have an account that you go ahead and set up, let's say $1 million with. You can actually go ahead and paper trade in those investments and actually track those investments before you go ahead and start actually pouring in your real money into investing. But just looking at the overall markets, this will actually tell us what the Dow Jones is at, what the S&P is at, what the NASDAQ is at. So it has a lot of different charts. As we can tell, just looking at the overall platform, this platform does have a lot more information than maybe a lot of users are used to, but it's a great platform overall for anybody that's basically looking to go ahead and invest and maybe get a little bit more technical charts or technical data around. Now, currently I have about $600 invested with this platform. These are some of my positions in this platform, and these are some of the positions that I have in Weibo. As far as the community goes, you can see some of the highlights that are there. You can actually be part of the competitions with Weibo, and this is what I'm talking about with paper trading. They actually have competitions that you can actually go ahead and enroll in and basically go ahead and see who's the best paper trader out there. I mean, it's a great way for a new investor to go ahead and start investing in the stock market. And guys, that's basically in general the platform, and that's basically in general how Weibo works. And now just jumping into the fifth one, and the top and the fifth app that I personally do recommend, and this is one that I also use on an ongoing basis, and this was going to be more of a long-term investing app, but that is going to be Acorns. Acorns is basically a way to go ahead and invest in the stock market, but invest in long-term investing. Basically with Acorn, they let you go ahead and invest in their funds. Acorn has multiple different ETFs or multiple different funds. They go ahead and ask you some questions up front as far as what your risk tolerances are, what your goals are around retirement, and then they go ahead and suggest a fund to go ahead and invest with. This is a long-term trading and investing platform. Now with Acorn, I currently have $527, but the nice thing with Acorns is that you can go ahead and actually set it up, link it up with your checkings account, and it'll go ahead and just round up your change every single month or however you want to go ahead and set it up. Basically, the way I have it set up is every single time I do a transaction, it will go ahead and round up my change, and then when I go ahead and get to $5, it will go ahead and automatically invest that $5 into my account. So that's why I really enjoy Acorns, is because it's really a passive way that you don't have to think about investing, and it's a long-term approach on investing. And the other nice thing also is that I want to just show you guys this with Acorn. Basically, it's telling me that my potential based on what I'm currently investing and how much I would have at a particular age. So basically it's saying that if I go ahead and invest at the same pace that I'm investing, by the age of 75, I will have $76,000 in my account. So Acorn really makes it very easy to go ahead and focus on investing long term. And now guys, just jumping into the sixth one, the sixth app that I personally really like, but this is gonna be with Stockpile. Now Stockpile lets you go ahead and invest in fractional shares. And basically you can invest with as low as just $5. And basically with Stockpile, to go ahead and invest, they do charge 99 cents. But I will tell you guys, Stockpile is one of the best apps when you want to go ahead and gift a friend some stock, or you want people to go ahead and buy stock for you. Because with Stockpile, you can actually go ahead and buy a gift card at a grocery store or at places like Walmart and basically go ahead and gift that to somebody. They can go ahead and upload it through Stockpile. So for my kids, I actually did this last Christmas where I went ahead and had on their gift basket from family and friends to go ahead and buy them stock, and basically they went ahead and bought gift cards for Stockpile. And now just to show you guys the app real quick here as well, because I don't have anything invested, it's gonna say that basically the portfolio is at $0, but you can go ahead guys and have a watch list on this platform. You can go ahead and watch different stocks, invest in different stocks, or gift different stocks through this platform. You can go ahead and search for top stocks. You can go ahead and search for different themes on this as well. You can also find out just general information about investing in the stock market. And then you can also go ahead and gift people with Stockpile as well. But guys, these are basically gonna be all the 6 different platforms that I personally recommend for anybody that's looking to go ahead and start investing in the stock market with. Like I said, I've done a lot of research around investing in the stock market. These are gonna be the 6 easiest platforms that actually don't charge you anything. So if you are new to investing, I would say to go ahead and check out one of these platforms. I will have affiliate links down in the description if you guys wanna go ahead and check out any of these. You basically do get either free stock or you get money to go ahead and set up an account with one of these. But thanks guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe down to the channel below. But thank you again guys. Until next time, see you guys at the next one.